Now, one of the biggest questions that is in our mind as the new investors is how many or the kind of deliveries that NIO could deliver for the month of June. I mean, you will know that this week it is the final week until NIO announce their June deliveries. Next week, Monday, we are going to see NIO officially unveiling their June deliveries, which, yeah, one has to wonder how many deliveries NIO is going to produce, especially knowing that NIO gave a guidance of around 56,000, which entails them delivering somewhere between 18 to 20,000 deliveries for the month of June. I think if NIO can get within that guidance, it will still be pretty good, pretty decent, because anyways, that's what they have said, or that's the kind of guidance they have issued during their Q1 earnings. But if they deliver more than that, they can deliver over 20,000. I'm telling you, it will be great news to all the new investors. I think analysts will have a new job or an additional job to come and re-evaluate NIO and say, in terms of price target wise, how much do they value this NIO stock after it delivered or yet another over 20,000 deliveries. I mean, it will be the very first time we see NIO delivering over 20,000 deliveries 2 months in a row, which is something that I think it will be some great success, showing the kind of deliveries we could see in the coming months. I mean, there are many people that said that NIO cannot sustain the 20,000 monthly deliveries, which therefore they feel like this 20,000 that we saw, of course, in May is just something that happened then and we'll never see it, or it will be very difficult to see it now in June and the next July and going forward, which looking at the orders or the demand of the new orders, I think you and me can agree that it is possible that we can see it for the next couple of months, which is something that I think I discussed on the video I did just yesterday. We were discussing about the new orders to say the orders are stable, and it shows that NIO could continue delivering over 20,000 deliveries on a month-to-month, because they are receiving orders of around 5,000 on a weekly basis. And you will know from experience that NIO takes around 3 weeks until they deliver their vehicles to the consumer that placed their order or that placed the orders, and therefore it means that NIO, it is now that probably they are starting delivering, or they will start delivering the orders they received from the 1st of June. And based on the report we received from Carfen's China, from the 1st to the 16th of June, NIO has accumulated roughly around 12,000 orders, which is something that is pretty exciting. NIO, though it has not confirmed the number of orders they've been receiving, they have confirmed that indeed the kind of orders that they are receiving surpasses their production capacity, which is why they need to do something, upgrading their production capacity. They are building the third factory, which of course with that we can all agree that though NIO did not confirm the numbers, orders are coming in masses. If NIO can just match the kind of production capacity we saw last month in May, especially going to the end of the month, we could see NIO continuously delivering over 20,000 deliveries. The last week of May, you will know that NIO saw total insurance registration of around 6,700, of which if we get NIO to keep that pace where they sell at least, or they report some pretty decent insurance registration at least over 5,000, then we could see, of course, NIO continuing delivering over 20,000 deliveries, probably for the next couple of months, or probably forever. I mean, if NIO, because of their infrastructure, the kind of infrastructure they have, they are able to play with incentives. You will know that because of battery swapping station, or because of bus battery as a service, which entails their users to subscribe to it, to go to battery swapping stations and swap the battery. By just adjusting the price for battery rentals, NIO was able to convince a lot of people to come and not only buy the NIO cars but also subscribe to this battery as a service, wanting to experience battery swapping, which is something that is pretty exciting. So there is a lot of things that NIO can play around with. They've got the NIO phones. I think one of the things for the month of March that played some good role into the deliveries is, of course, the free phones that NIO was giving to those that buy the NIO cars. That's another thing that NIO plays around with, because NIO, it is becoming this company that build, or that is not only an EV company, but it is a company that is only also becoming a lifestyle company, where their consumers not only can they buy the NIO cars, but they buy various products, they buy various services, which is something that is pretty interesting and amazing. And they can play around with that, not even touching the cars, and they get customers, which is something that is pretty exciting. And we saw that when they cut their battery rental prices. Otherwise, I look forward to the 1st of July, where we'll see NIO announcing their June deliveries. I think they will do very well. I think we are going to see pretty good, decent deliveries. Even if they are within their range, I think they would have done well. NIO, if they still deliver somewhere between 18 and 20,000, but if they go over, that will be exceptionally well. I think so many of the people will really like that outcome, and we're going to see more people flooding in, coming in, and wanting to buy the NIO stock. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I'd just give you this quick updates. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that at least you get notified every time I drop a new content about NIO. Otherwise, that's all from me. I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.